Well, hello. My name is Gant, and welcome back to Ace Academy. Last episode, we were hanging out with Yuna, and it was a little kind of weird because she was like, straight by the book kind of lady, you know? And knowing me, I'm from East Los, man. I'm not straight from the book. Don't get me wrong, I try to stay with the law, but sometimes I waver, you know? It's nothing bad about it, but you know, it's alright. Like little things like, you know what I mean? Like jaywalking. I jaywalk, okay? Then after that, we met with Nikki's friends that got a little bit... you know what I mean? The whole time I'm like, no. But anyway, it's a brand new day, and we just woke up. Alright, let's get into it. My alarm awakens me, and I go through the routine of getting ready for the day. Nikki is already downstairs, and after a quick breakfast, we both head to school. My class today is a little different from usual. Students sit scattered around the room, but as I walk past them to find a seat, I overhear snippets of conversations in different languages. Like me, they're all foreign to Japan. I settle into a seat at the back of the class, far from the entrance. I gaze out the window while I wait for the professor to enter. Suddenly, the room quiets down. I glance at the door, expecting to see the professor, but a girl with bright blue eyes and blonde hair is there instead. Ooh, who are you? Although she has her hip cocked to the side, she still carries a commanding presence. All eyes are focused on her, but she doesn't even blink at the attention. She scans the room, and when her gaze settles on me, she flashes me an excited grin. I overhear the two guys next to me I overhear the two guys next to me commenting about her.
Who is that girl?
She must be new. I would have remembered a hottie like her.
I can feel the heat of everyone's glare as she steadily makes her way towards me.
Hey, she's coming our way!
Could it be? Is she coming to us?
No, not at all. Whispers float behind her, but she ignores them and sits in the empty decks beside me.
Hey, how's it going?
I wait for the other guys to answer, but they whisper to each other instead.
Who's that guy? Does she know him?
Are they talking about me? They probably are.
She must. Why else would she search him out?
You're right. She's way out of his league.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Every girl's way out of my league. Who wants a 5'3" brown guy who's just... I hate to say this, but I'm a little ugly. People tell me like, no, you're average, or you're kind of okay. But it's like, no, motherfucker, I'm ugly. I look at myself in the mirror, and I see an ugly boy. Like, you know? She continues to stare at me, waiting expectantly. She must be talking to me. I'm such a chick magnet. I don't know her. She can't be talking to me. Okay, both of these options are stupid. This one's like all jokey and I can understand it, but this one is like, no motherfucker, she's talking to you, okay? Good. And you?
Better, now that I've found you.
Who are you? You were looking for me? She merely smirks. Do we know each other?
No, but I saw you at the qualifiers.
Dude, she might be my cousin with the blonde hair. Well, I don't really know what color my character's eyes are. Maybe they're blue. You did?
Yeah, I watched you take out those two AIs by yourself.
Ah, right. She leans in closer to me, and her voice takes on a breathy tingle.
You were really impressive. I've never seen anybody's core do that before.
Thank you? Thanks.
How did you do it?
Well, actually, Before I can answer, the professor walks in. The girl gives me a lingering smile before shifting back into her seat.
Good morning, class. Welcome to the Foreign Exchange International Bridging. This class is for those who are new to Japan or would like a stronger understanding of Japanese culture and the history of the Izokaze. That means most of your assignments will require you to leave campus and explore the city.
Okay. This class should be interesting. It would be nice to get off campus every once in a while.
Now, let's begin. You'll find your first class assignment online. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.
Okay. The cute girl turns back to me and hands me a torn sheet of paper.
Don't lose this, okay?
She winks. What is it?
It's my number.
But we only just met. What the fuck? Isn't it a little too soon to be giving me this?
You think so? I just thought it'd be nice to have a friend.
Fuck. Oh, actually, yeah, that would be nice. Well, no, it's still kind of weird, like, we only talked a little bit and it was mostly about my core, you know? So it's like, we're not really friends or associates or anything. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, giving out numbers would be like the second day, third day of class, maybe, you know what I mean? But this is a little bit weird. I write down my number and pass it to her. She smiles her thanks.
Call me sometime, okay?
Okay. She grabs her bag and starts to leave. Wait. She flips her hair and lets her gaze fall back on me. What's your name?
Valerie.
I'm Gat.
I know.
She winks at me again and turns away. How the fuck do you know my name? I watch Valerie's hips sway, memorizing as she exits the room, and I'm left wondering, what exactly just happened? I've never met a girl as bold as her before. And how did she know my name? From the qualifiers? I shake the questions out of my head and collect my things.
Did you see that? He didn't even ask for it, but she just gave that guy her number.
No way!
Yeah, it just happened. I don't know, like this guy must be blind or something because it just happened right now. The two of them crowd me as I pack up.
Dude, that was amazing.
What was?
That chick was all over you. What's your secret? I mean, how did you get a girl like that to just give you her number?
Yeah, usually we have to ask for it and that hardly ever works.
I shrug and shoulder my bag. You have to be Gat. Nothing in particular. No idea. You have to be Gat. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know what it is, but recently I've been feeling like a little bit more confident. Because normally I'm just low self-esteem, like, I'm just a loser, and I'll always be a loser. But I don't know what it is. I think it's making these videos and like, you know, talking and having fun. Yeah, I'm confident, man. You have to be Gat. Like, shit, man. I can't explain why women are Yeah, you're confident, Gat, but you can't fucking speak. I can't explain why women are just drawn to me.
Neither can we.
I'm not sure whether I should be offended or not. A few students hover in the doorway, unsure if they should enter the class or not. Looks I've got to go. Other people need to use this room.
One day, we'll learn your true secret.
It's like, you know what this is like? Whenever you look at a harem protagonist, and this is like the people are like, how the fuck does this guy get all these fucking beautiful women and there's a complete dipshit around them? I don't like anime protagonists when they're like that. I like hentai protagonists, you know, when they have a harem, because they at least get to fuck the women, you know? I don't know, man. I leave before they can say anything else. Now that class is over, I got some free time. What do I feel like doing? Fuck it, let's go hang out with, Cowdy seems fun to hang out with because of Cowdy after story. Hopefully she's not like, she's gonna be a tsundere, like a major tsundere, and that's a huge, like, I'm not gonna lie, that's a huge turnoff for me. I don't like tsunderes, really. I like Mayu, she's like sweet and like kinda shy, and it's like, oh baby girl, don't worry, I could bring the shyness out of you. But at the same time, it's like, she was looking at Sho, and I'm like, Sho, buddy, this is like, get your act together. Like, maybe later on she could be with him? I don't know. I don't remember this game that much. I played this when I was, younger, but I don't really remember. Maybe he gets with her, but probably not, because this is like, you know what I mean? He's probably gonna be a dumbass throughout the whole game. So let's go hang out with Cowdy. My stomach complains loudly for food. Hopefully nobody else heard that. At least I got plenty of time to grab lunch before my next class. There's a cafeteria on campus, which I've eaten a couple times. The food is cheap and surprisingly good. Way better than the cafeteria food in CI and Y. But the options are limited. I've heard the Pilot's Lounge had some decent options, and their daily specials incorporate cuisines from other cultures. It might be worth a look. I navigate to the lounge. Luckily, there isn't a line. I hope that because I beat the lunch rush, and not because the food is bad. Pushing those thoughts aside, I walk up to the bar.
Hello, what do you have?
I studied the limited menu on the wall. Behind the bartender is a chalkboard with a daily special written down. Cheeseburger with fries. Something healthy would be good, you know? I don't have a preference. I don't know about you, man. Well, I don't like cheese, you know what I mean? I hate fucking cheese, so I wouldn't get a cheeseburger, but a fucking burger, man. No cheese? Fuck, I haven't had a burger. Well, did I have one this week? No. Well, yeah, I did have it this week. At Wednesday, I had a Weston bacon cheeseburger from Carl's Jr. But man, fucking, let's get a burger. It must be my lucky day. I've been craving a good burger ever since I landed in Japan. I'll have the burger with fries.
How special. Burger and fries coming up. That'll be 873 credits.
873? Does that come with a drink también? Because if it doesn't, that's a lot of money. Well, I don't know why I'm complaining, because fucking McDonald's is expensive too. Like, I'm only saying that because there's a burger place not too far from here that's like $8 for like a burger, some fries, and a drink. Like exactly $8. It's like like 90 something. Man, I want to get a burger from there. After paying, I move over to the side and wait for my lunch. With a few minutes, he slides over a tray with a juicy burger and an amount of fries. I can't wait to start eating this beast of a burger. Picking up my tray, I scan the Pilot's Lounge for an empty table. Most are occupied by single students focused on their own food or studies. As I'm debating whether or not to join a random student, I spot a girl with reddish-orange hair, sitting alone. It's Cowdy! I breathe out a sigh of relief and make my way over to her. Hey! She looks up at me.
Oh, hi.
Mind if I sit here? She shakes her head. Thanks. I place my tray next to her bento and sit down. Cowdy refocuses on her meal and eats in silence. ... This is pretty awkward. Fuck, man. No, I'm more confident now. I would speak up. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Even before, like, with my friends, I'm like a little bit quiet. Unless you're my best friends. Like, it took them a while for them to bring me out of my shell. Because I'm just mostly quiet. I like to listen to conversations, you know what I mean? But I'm confident now. I'm gonna speak up. So, how are things? Okay, that's not my go-to line. You know what is my go-to line? It's so embarrassing. It's, so, wonderful weather we're having today. That's my go-to line every time. I know it's stupid, but it's a go-to line, you know? So, how are things?
Good.
He doesn't even bother looking at me. And what do you think about the weather today? Shit, that's my line right there.
Adequate.
This is seriously like pulling teeth. I shouldn't be surprised though. It's Cowdy after all. Small talk is not her forte. I pick up the ketchup packet and squeeze the contents over my fries.
You're really eating that?
Uh-huh. Cowdy has finally looked up from her food and examines my meal.
Burgers are very unhealthy. They are full of fat and very high in calories.
Yes, to all of that. But don't get me wrong, like, I don't really eat it all the time. I eat it once in a while, so it's alright, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm eating burgers every day. Because one, it'll be a drain in my pocket, and two, I'll be a fat fuck. So, I'm not eating burgers every day, Cowdy. Jeez, don't fucking judge me for my fucking food.
The fries are even worse. Those are just empty carbs. And the average meal holds the amount of sodium an average person needs in a day.
But it's delicious. Yeah, it tastes delicious though. That's what makes it taste so good. Cowdy leans back in disappointment and shrugs.
Whatever. It's your choice.
I glance at her bento. It has an assortment of simple maki rolls. I'm just glad I'm eating this instead of that. Well, sometimes it's nice to eat something tasty for a change. She frowns in irritation.
What makes you think my bento isn't tasty?
Are you kidding me, man? It's not tasty. Compared to a burger? Like shit. I take another look at it, then smirk. You don't need to get so defensive. I'm sure it's healthy, but that thing barely looks seasony. I don't know. Oh, oof. Cowdy shoves a maki roll in my mouth while I'm mid-sentence.
Don't judge it until you've tried it.
Guys, I'm gonna say this again. I said this in Cowdy fucking after stories, but I don't know what it is, but she's making me into like tsunderis, like her. Not other tsunderis, cause they're fucking. Yeah, I don't like them that much in anime, but I don't know what it is, like her. I think it's maybe because I'm playing it and this guy is named Gat, but I don't know. ... Wow, this is surprisingly delicious. It lights with simple ingredients, but each bite is still packed with flavor. Cowdy quickly retracts her chopsticks. Once she realizes what she's done, her cheeks flush. Oh my god, she's fucking adorable, look at that. That was pretty good. You win this time. Huh, I guess I was wrong. Give me another piece. I like these two. You win this time. No, that was, you know what, that was pretty good. Hey, you have a talent for cooking. Her cheeks turn crimson. She tries to hide her face in her bento while assuming an air of nonchalance as she resumes eating.
Thanks, or whatever.
She's still pretty awkward when it comes to compliments, but something about that is kind of cute. Damn it, PixelFade, you're making me into love tsunderis a little bit. I'm like, I don't love it, but like, when I see that, I'm like, that was fucking adorable. We end up finishing our meals in silence, but I'm glad I was able to learn a little bit more about Cowdy. Remembering that the team ranking were supposed to be posted this morning, I take out my phone and notice an unread email from the school. The rankings are posted online and can be accessed through the web link. I tap on the link embedded in the email and wait. ... The page doesn't load. Damn, this still isn't working for me. There's a note at the bottom of the email saying a physical copy of the ranking is posted in the pilot's lounge, so I head there. Upon entering, I notice a crowd of pilots on the opposite wall in the front of the posted ranks. They're surrounding a smiling guy with white hair and showering him with praise. I have a brief feeling of deja vu. Pushing past the crowd, I eagerly check the board and search for my team. My stomach twists into knots. I really don't know what to expect. Once I find our team, I breathe a sigh of relief. Rank 21, that's not bad at all. The pilots beside me are still talking, and I tune into their conversation.
Congratulations on being ranked number 1 again this year, Akira.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dude, just look at this guy. He's like, I don't have time to talk to you peasants. I don't know what I'm looking at, but you guys are just boring. Hearing that I'm awesome all the time is just a bore sometimes. It's fucking irritating.
Thanks, guys. But it's actually my team who deserves the congratulations. They all fought really well.
Still, you were a big reason why your team got first rank. I watched the match, and you were amazing out there.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Don't you already have a sponsor too?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's Eludian Enterprises.
I've heard their weapons are pretty cutting edge.
Wow, you're so lucky! You basically had a sponsor waiting for you.
Before anyone else can reply, a group of girls cut through the crowd to read the rankings. Ooh, who are you? A tall girl with long dark hair steps forward and squints at the board. Then she cheers excitedly.
Hey! We made it to the top 10!
As she jumps up in excitement, my eyes are drawn to her chest. Really? But I look away before I can catch myself staring. Glancing around me, it seems like I wasn't the only guy she distracted.
Are you serious, May?
One of her teammates pushed past to double check the post.
Of course I'm serious. We're in 9th place!
Well, that's pretty good, yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Especially considering how long we've actually practiced together.
That's true.
Akira joins May.
Congratulations on your rank, May.
Thank you, but I'm sure it means nothing compared to being number 1.
She flashes him a warm smile and rubs her arm, squeezing her chest together in the process. Akira falters for a second, then shakes his head and speaks earnestly.
No, you girls are pretty impressive. You're a new team, right? Formed over the summer?
May nods.
It's not often that a team who hasn't had much chance to practice and learn from each other is able to make top rank. You have every right to be proud.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I can't believe Akira just said we impressed him! I know!
Do you already have sponsors too?
Not yet, but we aren't worried. We've had a few companies reach out to us today.
It must be nice not to worry about sponsorship. I think my team and I will go through the SBA to get a sponsor.
SBA? What's that? I do a quick search on my phone. A website for a student-run association pops up on the school network. ... Ah, it's the Sponsorship Bridging Association, a student association that pairs sponsorship opportunities with different teams. Sounds simple enough. I click on the More Info tab. I'm gonna do voice. Why should your team get a sponsor? The SBA prides themselves on pairing appropriate sponsors with Ace Academy teams who haven't proven their ability in battle. These sponsors fund teams for their repair costs as well as provide them with equipment improvements. This is a mutual relationship that benefits both of the team, through equipment costs and repairs, and the sponsors by giving them greater exposure and an opportunity to advertise through their teams. I scanned through the rest of their website, looking for the on-campus location. I should stop by and see if they can help us get us with a sponsor. Instead of the location, I find a student volunteer list, and a name pops out at me. Yuna Misaki. I don't know she was part of the SBA. Maybe she'll be willing to help us out. It's a bit loud since these group of pilots are still talking, so I move to a quieter corner and dial Yuna's number.
Hello?
Hi Yuna, it's Gat.
Oh, hi! How are you?
My day's about to go. No, you gotta... If you want to ask for a favor, you gotta be fucking nice. You can't be cocky, you can't explain the situation right away, you gotta be nice first. Good, how are you? How are you doing?
Quite well.
Great!
Do you need something?
Oh, yes, I did. I came across the SBA website today and noticed your name on the volunteer list. Are you still part of the association?
I am.
I was looking to get our team a sponsor, but I wasn't sure how.
Oh.
Then I heard a few students talking about the SBA today, and I figured I'll check it out. When I saw your name, I had to ask.
I'd be happy to help you find a sponsor.
Yay! Really? You don't mind?
It's no trouble at all. I'll check in with the association in the morning, and I'll be sure to keep you in the loop.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Did you need anything else? I don't mean to rush you, but I've got to head out.
No, that's all.
Okay, then I'll talk to you when I have something.
Great, thanks again for your help.
Anytime. See you around.
Yeah, see you. The phone clicks as she hangs up. At least we're one step closer to getting a sponsor. I hope. I glance at the time. It's still early in the evening. What should I do? Let's see. See if Nikki needs a ride home, Sho, or Yuna. Well, we haven't really hanged out with Sho. We've been hanging out with, like, girls, really. So, let's go talk to Sho, you know? He's like your first friend, really. Let's see if Sho wants to hang out at the arcade or something. I call and he picks up after a few rings.
What's up?
Let's see. Let's partake in the memorizing of Psycho Skirmish. Ask Sho on a date. Let's go to the arcade. I like this one. Ask him on a date. Let's do it. Sho, let's go on a date.
Isn't it a little too soon to switch teams?
I thought about it and realized you're the only person I want to be with.
Wait, are you being serious right now?
Say yes or no. No. Really? Of course I'm kidding. Want to hit up the arcade?
Oh, of course. I knew it was a joke. I was just playing along.
Wait, can you be gay in this game? Just imagine he was like, okay, even though I have a shrine of you in my bedroom. Yeah, why won't you love me? Okay. Although he tries to play it cool, I can tell he's flustered.
I'm down for the arcade. I'll meet you there.
After hanging up, I head out to the arcade. After I enter the building, I spot Sho waving at me. As I join him, he leads me deeper into the arcade. Dude, this is basically the arcade for fucking, Cenorobotics Enigma. What are we doing? No, where are we going?
To a game which will showcase our skills.
But the gear simulators are the other way.
Not those skills.
Sho stops in front of a shooting game and pulls out the holster.
Shall we see who the better marksman is?
Oh, you're fucking on. The game has inbuilt sensors so we can duck to the side to take cover or peek out. The game will read the movement. That movement. It's a team-based game, but it sounds like Sho wants to turn it into a competition. You're on. No, fuck that. Like, you cannot back down from a challenge from your best friend, man. How about we raise the stakes?
I like the sound of that. What were you thinking?
$10. Losers buy the winner lunch for a whole week.
I never took you for a gambling man.
Well, things change, Sho. I'm a new man, I'm a new guy. Let's do it. I'm feeling lucky. I know Lady Luck is on my side.
Well, you're going to be disappointed because she's got my back tonight.
Hell nah, man. She's with me, and after this, we're going to my place, you know? We throw a couple of tokens into the machine. Once the game loads, we jump straight into the action. Sho takes the lead and leads us straight into the enemy encampment.
You're falling behind, brosip. Ah!
Damn, he's getting shot. A large wave of enemies spawn on Sho's side.
Ah, crap, I'm pinned. Give me some cover.
Fuck. Okay. It's still a team game. Alright, I'm going in. I'm gonna take your kills, homie. I take out the shooter, spinning him down.
I knew you'd pull through. Time to finish off this wave.
Yep. We cleared the game. However, we weren't fast enough to take the leaderboard. Maybe if we hadn't spent the beginning competing, it might have been different.
Not bad.
Yeah. But I got more kills than you, so fuck off. You're buying me lunch. After our shooting match, we headed for the gear simulators.
Aw, no way!
There's a long line with snakes around some of the other game stations.
Well, I guess I should have expected this.
Why are there so many people?
It's because of the new update to the simulators.
Update?
The arcade has new prototype weapons by Eludian Enterprises installed into the sim.
Huh. I wonder what kind of weapons.
Not sure, but I can't wait to find out.
You're pretty excited about this. He scratches his head and wears a sheepish grin.
Yeah, it's because I really do like gears.
What got you in them in the first place? Sho looks like he's struggling to find the words.
Nah, it's stupid.
I'm sure it's not. You can tell me. It's strange to see him look so serious. After a few more seconds of hesitation, Sho finally speaks.
I got beat up a lot as a kid.
Now I feel like a jerk, man. I didn't know. He takes a deep breath.
I was always the one being picked on in class or after school. That's why I hung out alone a lot. Then one year, my mom bought me this sweet gear action figure for my birthday. Man, I loved that thing. It was so awesome. But the kids from my class, they pulled it from my hands and laughed as the leader smashed it against the concrete.
Oh man.
I sat there, my eyes red from crying, and I thought, if only I had a real gear.
Uh-huh. And is this the part where you tell me your father was the mastermind behind it all? He did it to make you stronger?
How did you know?
Sho looks at me with amazement. Wait, what the fuck?
Nothing gets past you, huh?
So what's the real story? Sho shrugs.
There isn't one. There's just a feeling, you know? Being inside the cockpit, your hands on the control panels, and the only thing you see out of your visuals is down the barrel of your opponent's rifle.
Dude, it's like shooting my shotgun that my grandpa gave me, man. Like shit, man. Just holding that shotgun just makes you feel, you know? It's crazy. It's a feeling, you know? It's fun. Don't get me wrong, like, it's there for self-defense, really, but it's just fun to shoot it, you know? But I'm not gonna lie, this guy, you motherfucker, you got me at the first part, like, I was like literally gonna cry from his story. Because don't get me wrong, when I was younger, I was kind of like bullied. Dude, I'm short, and you know what I mean? And like, you can understand like how I speak right now, right? I speak a little bit, like there's something off about this guy and how he speaks, you know? But when I was a kid, it was way worse how I speak, and I never really spoke because I don't like the sound of my voice, or people made fun of me. Like, shit, man. So, like, I kind of felt with this story a little bit, but it's all fake. What the fuck, man? Okay. You mean you like the thrill? Didn't take you for an adrenaline junkie.
That's not exactly it. In a match, everyone is an equal. You could be the son of the president or missing a leg or whatever, and none of that matters. All that matters is if you have what it takes to win.
Well, matches aren't really equal. If you're the son of the president, you could have the best equipped gear in the nation, which will obviously give you an advantage over the gears with average equipment.
True, which is why matches held between standard gears are my favorite. Then it really is based on skill alone.
Show's unusually serious and speaks in earnest. Although he's still smiling, it's not his usual goofy grin. He might come off as someone who doesn't take anything seriously, but after what he just shared, I get the feeling this facade hides a mind that is observant and alert. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, that's me too. Like, with my family, I like to joke around and everything, but if you heard me like crystalline, or like whenever I get into a serious talk with you, I'm serious, you know what I mean? Because I do believe, like, hey, just follow your fucking dreams, you know? That's all I believe in. And I don't know if that makes me smart or anything, but it just, you know, follow your dreams, fuck it.
I don't share that with a lot of people. I don't think they'd understand.
I don't really know what to say. Luckily, Show's signature grin returns.
Anyway, good talk.
You can talk to me anytime. See you in the next session. Yep, no need to repeat it. Fuck, man. I think the first one gets to me, like, you can talk to me anytime because, fuck, man, I was never that friend to be like, you know what I mean? I was never like the friend to like share information with my other friends. Like, they would ask me something, but like I wouldn't really share. I think I only shared like one thing. But man, like, you could talk to me anytime, man. I got your back, bro.
That's great, because there was something else on my mind.
Wow, so soon? Show just laughs. The line dwindles as we've been talking, and before we know it, it's our turn.
Looks like we're next.
Show and I take our places inside the simulation pods, and we continue to battle each other until Show has to leave. When I get home, Uncle Kaito is lounging on the couch with his feet up on the coffee table and stares intently at his laptop. Mountains of paper and folders surround him, with a few loose pieces strewed across the floor. Hey, Uncle, is Nikki home? Clearly startled, Kaito spins to face me and loses the rest of his papers in a scattered mess. He rubs his eyes before letting out a resigned sigh and kneels to pick them up. I bend down to help. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
It's not your fault. Sometimes this house can be too quiet.
Quiet? I guess that means Nikki isn't home? He gives me a weak smile. I can't tell if he's tired. I can tell he's tired. Kaito's been working late almost every night since Nikki and I arrived. I hope he's not overworking himself. I hand back all the papers I collected and begin sorting them into folders again. Can I help? He hesitates, then shakes his head.
Thanks, bud, but I've got it.
You do not fucking got it. I see those eyes. Those are my eyes right there, man. When I'm up late night doing a video and editing and shit. Those are my eyes. Or like doing Postmates and shit. Those are my fucking eyes. I sit beside him anyway. What are you working on?
Just some work stuff.
Right. I could see that. I got fucking eyes. What are you working on? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't really know what Uncle Kaito does for a living. What kind of work stuff?
A lot of things.
I knew it. He's a secret agent. Ah, I see.
See what?
Don't worry, I'll keep your secret safe.
What secret? I'm just looking over our contracts right now for the restaurant.
I knowingly tap on my nose. Contracts for the restaurant. I know he means the secret information for the government. Kaito gives me a weird look.
Yeah. Contracts for the restaurant.
I get you. What the fuck? This is the most retarded... This is the most stupid ass shit I have read. What the fuck? Although, that being said... Contracts? Do you have a department that handles those? Don't you have a department that handles those?
Yeah, we do. But as regional manager, I have to look at them first to make sure they include everything we discussed. Then I send it to the deal desk to make sure all the legalese is correct and that there are no hidden clauses.
So you're a manager of like a restaurant? What the fuck? That's crazy, man. A regional manager. So you're not just managing one, like a manager like a fucking McDonald's. You're like managing like, I don't know, like a couple McDonald's. Like this fucker is like, I manage all of the McDonald's in either Southern California or all of California. He pats the pile of papers closest to him.
We're opening up a new cafe in the next month, hence all the new contracts.
Ooh. Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, it won't be too far away. You know that empty lot in the strip mall?
The one that's been under construction?
Yep, that's where it'll be.
That's pretty close. I have to stop by after it opens and check it out.
Have you been to any of our other restaurants yet?
Please don't be disappointed. Time to wing it. I don't even know you managed a restaurant until now. No, you gotta be honest. I didn't know you had restaurants.
Really? When you were little, I used to take you there when you visited. Don't you remember?
Kind of, but I didn't know those were your restaurants.
I used to bring you food straight from the kitchen.
I was 5. I thought everyone did that. He laughs.
Fair point. Well, if you get the chance, you should try the place near the park. It serves Western-style cuisine and is very popular in Isokaze. I know it won't be exactly like the food you had back in the States, but I'd be curious to see how you like it.
Dude, I want to know if Japan has, like, good burgers. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, they might not be good American food, or like... No, let me rephrase that. It's not as good as, like, getting in America. It's like Japanese food in America. Like, it's not good here. It's good here, but it's better in Japan because, you know, Japanese food, fucking duh, you know what I mean? So I wonder, like, how good are, like, American food in Japan? Is it, like, kind of close? Is it, like, about the same? You know? I want to know. Or maybe it's better because they're, like, they use premium ingredients or whatever. I wonder. Sure, that sounds great. He grins at me before turning back to his stack. I should probably let him work. I'm going to I'm sorry. I'm going to go upstairs. Good luck with all of this.
Thanks.
Walking up the stairs. I head to my room and do another quick search on the SBA. Then decides to check out what other clubs are at Ace. It looks like there's a club for everything. Tennis, cooking, business, culture. Dude, business. That would be a good club to go to, man. I've always wanted to start like a business or something, you know? I was thinking of like starting a fast food place. I want to call it like Chicanos, you know what I mean? And it's basically, it's a mixture of Mexican and American food. Like we serve burgers and all that, but also we serve tacos. And Chicanos, you know what I mean? And I want to like make animated like commercial that's basically like, you know how Trump's built that wall, right? It's like people from Mexico is like, man, I want a fucking burger, man. Like shit, why did those vatos build that wall? And like on the other side, Americans are like, God damn it, I want tacos. Like shit, why did they have to build that stupid ass wall? I want tacos. And just like in the wall, there's a there's a restaurant that just says Chicanos, right? And like the two on the people on the two sides, like the Mexicans and the American, they look at the place like Chicanos, and they enter, and it's basically, we go into the spiel like, this restaurant is basically, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Whatever food we add and everything. Like a normal, like, Pollo Loco or, like, food commercial, you know? Dude, that would be cool. Just make a place called Chicanos. Okay, I'm gonna let that, settle down. Don't take my ideas, fuckers. Do not take my fucking ideas. I don't know, like, I'm worried that, like, one of you fuckers will have, like, a rich parent or something and be like, Chicanos? I'm gonna open that up before Dad even gets the money to open it. Pfft, you know? Okay. Did I read this? Okay, let's get back into it. At some point, I vaguely hear voices downstairs. Nikki must be home. After a quick convo, she comes upstairs and I hear her shut her door to her room. I continue surfing the net, but after a while, my eyelids start to droop and I crawl into bed before drifting to sleep. And I'm getting there. Yeah, why are you ending it here? You could keep going for like another hour or two. I don't know, man. I just want to keep these videos like kind of short. You know what I mean? No, you know what? Let's keep playing. My alarm snaps me out of my slumber. With a groan, I reach outside my blanket in search of a convenient snooze button. 5:45 a.m. What purposed me to set my alarm at such an ungodly hour? Oh right, the physical education class I have this morning. Any normal human being would have picked a more sensible time for this course, which explains why this time slot was the only one available. I climb out of bed and begin my morning routine. After getting ready, I head downstairs to an empty living room. Kaito and Nikki must be still asleep, like any other normal person. I power feast through breakfast and head on my way. An uneventful drive later, I'm waiting outside the gymnasium. Some zombie-like students wait with me. The rest are passed out on the campus benches.
Broseph!
A cheerful voice, too cheery for this current time of day, breaks through my reverie? I don't know. And I see two familiar faces approaching. Sho is beaming, but I can't say the same about Cowdy. Her eyes are hardly open, and she yawns, barely mustering a nod of acknowledgement. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. No, I'm with Cowdy on this one. The fuck? I'm not gonna be like Sho. Be like, yeah, I'm all happy. I'm ready. I'm awake. No, if I have to wake up at 5, I'm like, fuck you, Sho. Like, I'm pissed. I rub my eyes, barely able to stay conscious.
Aw, you're not a morning person either?
Fuck off, Sho. Fuck you. Before I get a chance to reply, Sho smacks my back hard and I stumble a few paces. Cowdy staggers too. She whips around and stomps a foot towards Sho. Her drowsy expression is replaced with a one of fire.
Ow! What was that for?
Just waking you both up for a wonderful day of gym class.
Cowdy and I both shoot piercing glares towards Sho. I'm not gonna lie, man, like, people of East Los, and I'm gonna say Hispanic people, we're all calm and everything, but when we're mad, when we're pissed, you better fucking run. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, if I have to wake up so fucking early, like 5 a.m. or some shit, I'm pissed the whole day, because I'm fucking tired. Like, I'll be pissed. And I'll be looking at this fucker like, you're gonna fucking die. And unless I have my knife on me, you might die, you know? I'm going to end him.
Not before I do.
Sho steps back, his hands going up defensively.
Whoa, guys, chillax. So scary.
What's up with you two picking this as your time slot for the course?
We could ask the same for you.
I transferred into the program late, so this was the only class available. Caddy crosses her arms.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, cause I'm a fucking foreigner. And you guys?
We were originally in a later class, but decided to change out.
Any reasons why? Like, what the fuck? Shell looks at Cowdy. She sighs before shrugging her shoulders.
Remember when we told you about us forming our own team because it didn't work out with the previous one?
Yeah?
Let's just say we all decided to pick the same gym class to train together, but as you know, it didn't work out.
Sounds more like a falling out. Shell rubs the back of his head.
Something like that. In any case, we figured it'd be easier to switch.
Oh shit, sorry.
Something like that. In any case, we figured it'd be easier to switch out than deal with that awkwardness every week.
Pride for details? Nah, I'm gonna drop it. I'm not a guy for fucking details. But you're like, yeah, pride for the fucking details! And I'm like, no, this is how, like, I'm not kidding, like, I've named the character Gab because it's like how I would fucking play it, okay? So, chill out. I guess that makes sense. We hear a click as the building doors unlock.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. We had a little issue with the gym schedule, but that's now been resolved. Please make your way to the locker rooms, then meet at Gymnasium 3.
Awesome! We'll see you there, Cowrie. Come with me, Broseph.
Sho pushes me towards the men lockers room. We quickly change into our uniforms, then Sho and I head towards the gym. Even with all of the training equipment inside, the space still feels huge. Flags and banners from past victories hang on the walls and ceilings. Typical of Ace Academy, everything looks pristine.
Hello?
Sho's voice snaps me back to reality. Yeah, what's up?
Jeez, zoning out like that when I'm asking you such an important question? It's almost like you don't care.
Motherfucker, it's 6 in the goddamn morning. It is fucking early. No, I do not care about your bullshit. Like, fuck you. Sorry, what did you ask?
What's your favorite flavor of Dango?
You motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you. I'm sorry, like, I may be tired, but like, if you talk to me like at 6 a.m. in the morning, I would be pissed. Like, I'd be like, you motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking kill you. What the fuck? I think he and I have different definitions of an important question. I suppose it's... Suddenly, in my peripheral vision distracts me from answering. Whoa. A group of girls enter the gym wearing nothing but their panties and t-shirts. This can't be right. I rub my eyes, but the magical sight remains in full focus. What's going on?
Huh?
The girls over there, they're just walking around in their panties. Oh, it's the fucking... I'm stupid. I don't know what it is, Japan. Like, your girls, like, they wear panties for, like, gym or whatever, you know what I mean? It's fucking weird. It's like literal panties, and it's crazy weird. I don't get it. Well, then again, I'm from America, so I don't get shit. Sho glances excitedly, but deflates a second later.
What are you talking about, Broseph?
How are you not seeing this?
See what? Girls wearing their gym uniforms?
It's incredibly revealing. Sho stares for a moment.
I still don't get it. That's what they've always worn, ever since elementary school. Actually, now that you mention it...
I watch as Sho's face reddens.
My god! What have you done? I won't be able to focus in this class anymore.
Just imagine that, like, you go to Japan and all your life is like that. Then your American friend who, like, from elementary for PE, like, the girl's been wearing, like, you know, like, basic shorts, you know what I mean? And it's like, you shocked him, it's a fucking like, what the fuck? My whole life was a lie. Come on, I couldn't have been the only one seeing this.
You were. I was desensitized to this from childhood because my memories never associated this attire with perversion, and thus there was nothing to be perverted about.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Even as a kid, it's like high school, like a high school boy, it's easy to get perverted about anything. Like literally me, like the girls with with shorts and everything, right? It's easy to get perverted. Think about it, man. I remember a story in high school. There was this girl. Oh my god, she had a big, what's an appropriate word to say it, because I don't want to get people mad at me. She had a big butt, okay? And like, she was wearing leggings. And I don't know if she was wearing panties or not, but like, you could kind of see through, because it was like a bright sunny day. You could see through the leggings. And you could see her ass. And like, that was the only time in PE where I'm like running, because she was like running a little bit, but like stopping to like walk. And man, I was staring like crazy. And like when she would run, I would run. It was the only time I ran for PE, because like PE, I didn't really give a fuck. I didn't really give a fuck about school at all. So like, I was okay with getting a C or a D. It was still passing for me. So like, man, I was running behind her, just staring like crazy. And that's what happens when you're a fucking like high school boy. Like shit, man. But I was a high schooler, so give me some slack. I was an idiot. What the heck are you talking about?
I don't know, man. I'm too distracted to think clearly.
Well, first of all, man, we're like, what, like 18, 19? Maybe 20? Like, get your shit together. Like, we're not stupid high school boys. Yeah, don't get me wrong, they turn us on, but it's not like to this, well, maybe, because it's like a bunch of girls, right? Yeah, I think you could get distracted.
What are you two yelling about?
Ooh, dude, it's basically a thong. I'm sorry, look at that. That's basically a thong. We both spin around and see Cowdy. She's also wearing what no one in their right mind would dub a gym uniform. Her porcelain legs are completely free of blemish, and the way the material shows off her body makes it clear she works hard to stay fit. Fuck. None of these are good. All of these are gonna end horribly. Ask her how she could wear that. I never expected you to wear something so revealing, Cowdy. He quirks an eyebrow, her hand instinctively going to her hips.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Your pants. Or rather, the lack thereof. She looks down for a second before shooting me an unimpressive glare.
This gym uniform offers the most range of motion.
I suppose that makes sense. What do you think, Sho? Sho doesn't respond. I'm sure he's been zoned out for the last few minutes just staring at her. Cowdy shifts uncomfortably, tucking one leg behind the other.
Sho!
Cowdy stops forward and slugs Sho on the arm.
Stop!
Hey, why are you only mad at me? He was doing it too!
He's just an idiot. You are doing it because you're a pervert!
Yeah, he's an idiot because he's a fucking foreigner. You're just a pervert. You live here in Japan. You know how to not fucking look. Yeah, the fuck, man. I'm not gonna lie, like, shit. She just called me an idiot. I'm a fucking foreigner. I'm not an idiot. What the fuck? Sho crosses his arms defiantly.
Just because I admire the female figure from a safe distance away without their knowledge does not make me a pervert!
Okay, man. I'm a man, and I gotta be level with you. It does make you a pervert. Don't get me wrong, it's normal if you're a high school boy because you're going through fucking hormones and everything, you know? But you're a man now. Your hormones should be somewhat on check a little bit, you know what I mean? You have some fucking you got self-control than a fucking high schooler. You're really not helping your case. A few moments go by as we wait for the class to start. By the way, have you guys thought about what we should do for a sponsorship?
Not quite.
No.
Sho and I glance at Cowdy in surprise, and she crosses her arms.
What?
You're usually on top of this stuff.
I've been busy. This team isn't the only thing I focus on.
Before Sho can say anything else, I intervene. That's okay. I might have a lead anyway.
Really?
She doesn't need to sound so surprised. Yeah, you know the SBA? They both nod. I know someone who works for them. She has agreed to help us find a sponsor. Sho claps me on the back.
This is why I chose you to join our team. You make things happen.
Dude, my fucking leg is itchy and like, I don't want to kick the table, so damn it. So like if I pause for a little bit, like I'm just scratching my leg. Like right now I'm just scratching it, trying carefully not to fucking kick my desk. Are you sure it's not because I was the only person available? Cowdy snorts, but Sho is unfazed.
That too.
Sho's about to speak again when Cowdy shushes him.
Be quiet! Class is about to start.
What do you do for fucking PE in college? Like, I don't know, man. The professor waits for the room to quiet down before he begins the class. Dude, what the fuck you do with PE in college? Is it like high school? The professor dismisses the class and the three of us file out together. My muscles are already fatigued and my limbs tremble. I know I'm going to be sore tomorrow. Sho groans.
My legs feel like they're on fire.
I grunt in sympathy, too tired to respond. Cowdy power walks ahead of us. Don't get me wrong, like, Sho, this was when I was running. I haven't been running since this whole fucking Rona, like, happened, you know what I mean? So, like, I was like Sho, but then I'm like Cowdy, because he just power walks ahead. Like, unless I go, like, over, like, what was it, like, I could run like a entire lap around the cemetery, because there's like a path that's like a mile or two, and like a mile and a half. Like, I could jog it and not be tired. It took me years to be like that though. Not years, like months, like a year. But like if I go harder, like maybe I want to go faster and beat a time, because I could run it like in 11 minutes, but like, what was it, last time I ran it in 10, because I want to go a little bit faster. But if I go faster, I'm like Sho, and I'm like all fucking tired, like, you know what I mean? Cowdy power walks ahead of us.
Class wasn't that hard.
Sho and I stare at each other. I whisper to him, how is she doing that right now?
She's a cyborg, a human mecha hybrid.
Makes sense to me. Once we're outside, Sho waves goodbye.
Well, that was fun. I got some stuff to take care of, though. I'll catch you on the flip side, Cowry, Mr. Broseph.
Same. I'll talk to you guys later.
We all say goodbye. Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna end the video here. I think it's it's a perfect place to end the video. So if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and leave a comment. Okay, so this is goodbye, this is farewell, and as always, bye bye.